Hello, 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 everyone. I pray you are having a blessed and happy Sunday. I am coming on here right now. I am Coach Roz, and I'm coming for my day 2 of my Go Live 10-day challenge. And so today, my topic is self love. I want to talk to you a little bit about self love, okay? So, self love. When I think about self love, I think about my own life and how times that I didn't love myself. So, therefore, it was hard for me to receive love. It was hard for me to genuinely love others. I've always loved hard, but I didn't understand the real concept of love because I didn't love me. And a lot of times in life, we give away things that, we give out a lot, but we're not giving it to the person that's staring back in the mirror. And I remember a time in my life that I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I see. I didn't love myself. You know, um, I used to be a model when I was in my teenage years and my young adult years, and I had zero body fat. And in my mind back then, I was so limited in my thoughts when I think back. I saw myself through the eyes of everyone else. If they said that I was beautiful, I felt beautiful because they said I was beautiful. So when I was diagnosed with Crohn's and began to pick up weight, I didn't see myself as beautiful. I didn't like to take pictures. I didn't like to do any lives or anything like that because I had such poor self-esteem. I loved people and I was sweet to people, as much as I knew how to be loving. But I didn't love me, And so, when you think about how the scriptures tell us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, when you don't really love yourself, can you love your neighbor? How can you love other people? So I saw myself through the eyes of everyone else. And when I really, really began to embrace myself and I began to ask God, help me to love myself. Help me to love, you know, me regardless to the size that I am. Um, because I believe that I'm beautiful. Now I can see my beauty, even with the weight that is on me. That I thank God is coming off. But I thank God that He had to let me get to the place to really love myself. And somebody here listening right now, you may not feel like you don't feel loved by anybody else. Excuse me, and you don't love yourself because of the person looking back at you in the mirror. It may be some insecurities because of weight. It may just be the fact that, you had a marriage that didn't last, or you had a parent that didn't love you, or whatever the situation may be. I just want to encourage you on tonight and tell you that you're somebody, you're beautiful, and you have to learn to love yourself. Ask God to help you to love yourself. Get to the place to look in the mirror and begin to embrace the person that's looking back at you. Believe me, I found a jewel in myself when I began to love myself. You can look on my social medias and you'll see from the last few years, there was not a lot of pictures of me. But years back, there wasn't a lot of pictures of me because I didn't like to see myself in pictures. I didn't like to see myself, especially live or anything like that. But now that I've embraced myself and I love me, I don't determine the people on the outside to determine or let them be the measure of how I feel about me. I love me. So today, learn to love yourself. Have self-love. Know your worth. Know your value. That's what we talked about last night. So today I'm saying, love yourself because God loves you and so do I. Remember, as long as you got a pulse, you got a purpose. And no one has told you today, if no one has told you this week, this month, or this year that they love you, know that I love you. God bless you.